Hey, Bonafides and YouTube otherwise. It's me, Seaman Ted, and I'm back. I'm back with another video. And if you're in here, you're good to go. Hey, y'all, hey, y'all, hey. What you say? Y'all, it took me all day to come talk about this. I was talking to somebody on that watches the B sector about this yesterday, honey. I was too through. But I've been on the road, honey. I've been in the air. I'm back down on the ground. Okay, I've been getting cars and oof, and now I'm safe in His arms. So, and that's why I'm safe. That's why I'm safe. That's why I'm safe. Safe in His arms. Okay, yeah. So anyway, so I'm just not getting to this, honey. Let me tell you something. Yesterday when I was over there listening to JWilson, besides the fact that he has said the same thing, and everybody says this, but I'm saying not only the same little stick words or whatever, like the exact same narrative, like for 3 days straight before he even thinks about getting a different narrative to say. It's just, I don't be making it through the videos. Why was this video yesterday? The video I made it through. Hold on, let's see what's going on. Oh, hey, Clyde. I had my eyes closed just talking. How you doing? Yeah. So, why did I have to watch and get to this part of the video yesterday where he talking about Uppity and what Uppity needs to do as a mother, as if he's ever been a mother or a father. Okay. And he's talking about how she sits up on the computer and she does for hours and hours and hours, and she does. And he alleges she's neglecting her child who's also special needs. Okay, so that's beef sector. That's beef sector, commentary. Woo, 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 woo. And I'm like, okay, we've heard all this before. But then he starts making the actual noises, the sound effect of what her daughter sounded like in the background when she tries to talk. Hey, and he kept doing it. And he kept doing it, and he made her sound like the way he was doing the little girl's voice. You knew that she was special needs or something like that. I mean, he was saying that too. So if you just imagine if you heard some special needs people try to talk and try to get it out, or maybe you've seen some that are that are non-auditory, and they just make certain sounds and stuff like that. And he just kept doing it. People in the chat was like, "Oh, stop doing that. That's not cool." I'm gonna do it because that's what it sounds like. That was the sound I heard, so I'm just telling you what the sound was. And I said, "Oh my gosh." I mean, how far and how low do you have to go for attention and coin? Yeah, I think it's more attention than it is coin for him. I really do. He's at the point where he'll take bad attention and good. I just felt like that was just tasteless. And the fact that it was just a handful of people in his chat chastising him about it was very sad. Very sad. I'm not gonna even try to mimic him because then I'd be mimicking him, mimicking the little girl. But he was making sounds that seemed like somebody was deaf or intellectually handicapped. And he even alluded to whether or not the woman's daughter was intellectual. Hey, Stephanie D. And I was just over there like, this nigga is beyond the pale right now. Not the veil, the pale. He is defunct and decrepit of not decrepit, defunct and devoid of how to exercise like social um social cues, social graces, and stuff like that. Why would you ever make fun of that child's voice, even if that's just the way you heard it, like you did? He's desperate to find someone to argue with to increase his December check. His measly efforts fell flat on the ODS. Yeah, ODS, honey. Then he go over here to was it today? Yeah, it was today. And ODS posted something on his community wall where him and Lemon are beefing and talking about Lemon was just coming. He didn't say Lemon, but he's doing subliminals. But he put a picture up where it's a lemon that's rotted out, right? And he's all like, "Yeah, this is D spot. Yeah, I ain't thinking about you. Will you this, you that, and you just came out as a grown man on YouTube and da da da." JWilson, notice this time he didn't say nobody told him to go look, because ain't never nobody telling him to go look. Okay? Totally out of control. He wanted a lab. Everything he does, he wants attention. Exactly. And it wasn't even, yeah, the B sector is over, JWilson. And then he didn't even get no lab for real. The people who put a smiley face in it were trolls. The real deal, the people who show their face or at least participate, they didn't like it. And he kept just trying to explain it away. Well, that's the sound I heard. That's the sound I heard. And I said, mm-mm-mm. So then with the D-Spot thing, D-Spot talking about limit, but on the part where it said JWilson was a hit dog, because on the part where D-Spot on the community wall said something about coming out on YouTube, this lady life, something like that. JWilson get over there and read it. Not nobody sent it to him. Not nobody told him about it. JWilson get over there and read it, right? And then come on live and go on a tirade on D Spot and saying, "Oh, you thought because I said so and so so and so." I mean, that wasn't even nothing for you to be all mad like you was and doing all that type of posting. And I was just sitting here like, mm, mm, you didn't told on yourself, because why would you associate a posting about a nigga coming out the closet late in life, or coming out on YouTube? Why would you associate that with yourself? Why would you claim it and then come? Because by you coming to argue with these spot, that's you claiming what he was saying was true. Um, and he want to say, "Oh no, what did he say? Excuse me, y'all." He want to say, yeah, I, go hard on D Spot. So D Spot is minding his business on his own live. Somebody come through and say JWilson roasting you. So he, how D Spot do, he gonna go get on the panel. He get on the panel, he all like, what's the problem is? And Jay was like, you mad because I said a couple things about you yesterday, but they really wasn't about nothing, and for not for you to be doing all this and what. And she's like, wait a minute. D Spot was like, wait a minute. Are you thinking that this, I'm talking to Lemon, because me and Lemon are the only people who have an open beef. Yeah. Yeah. I was smacking and stuff. Ugh, grossness. Um, um, well, um, everybody in the beef sector says that, I came out late in life, and that's what they try to put on me. So I, you was talking about, you was talking about me, or I felt like you was talking about me. Here goes D Spot. Sir, I was talking about Lemon. Me and Lemon are in an active beef. I don't have nothing to do with you. What is your problem? Okay. Oh, okay. So now it's and then he was sitting up there trying to tell D Spot how he could better write his community wall, and how he might want to do this or this because stuff was unclear. It wasn't unclear to nobody but you. So it seemed to me, that by you doing all that and you feeling some kind of way off of a picture of a lemon in a statement saying you just came out on YouTube late in life, that was about you. First of all, why would you equate a lemon to you? You ain't yellow and you ain't freaking Georgia red. You know what I mean? Why would you equate a lemon to you, babe? You don't look nothing about no lemon, like no lemon. You're tart, but you don't look like no. You ain't the skin color no lemon. Like, how did you associate a lemon with yourself? And I only thing when I thought about it, the only thing I could think of is he think he Florida red. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Hold on. Jagged should thank you because no one is giving him smoke. I saw a clip of Tim saying no one talks about Jenkins but him. I'll give Tim credit for being honest about his Jenkins compulsion. Yeah, I really ain't had nothing to say about him, but I had to come and dog him and talk about him about the way he did Uppity's child yesterday. And the way he kept doing it. I think he did it almost about 10 separate times or more. Hello? Okay. I'm back, y'all. Sorry. Okay. Uh honey. And the way he can and the thing about it, JWilson can excuse himself for anything, but we ain't going for it. You can tell yourself whatever you want to, but we ain't going for it. You are debased and void of human decency so often now that is quite sickening. It actually gives pause for concern. So he waits to spot get off of his channel to start still trying to talk slick. Oh, okay. Now they saying, oh, okay, well, I was reaching because Jesus about told him he was reaching. Like, dude, what are you even talking about? None of this even should even look like you. It shouldn't even smell like you. Shouldn't even pass the smell test. You're reaching. He go, oh, okay, I'm reaching. I'm reaching. I'm reaching. Now they want to say I'm reaching. Okay, yeah. Jay was saying you're reaching. You're reaching. Everything isn't about you, honey. Very much so. What D Spot said, like, baby, I don't have no problem coming to address you. Um, and don't tell me how to run my community wall. But he also was like, I don't even see you, dog. I don't even be talking about you. I don't see you. Like, what's the problem is? So to me, Jay Wilson popped himself. So he gave credence to everything that the B sector been saying. Wiley, all of them been saying that he just got free when he came on the B sector in his 50s. Because why would you even think that was you if that don't hit you every time and you feel some kind of way about wasting your formative years and your young adult years possibly not living all the way out. So anyways, y'all, like I said, I've been traveling. I've been in the air today and I'm tired. I don't have the muscle right now to be really cutting up about this, but I am here to express my disdain. Something going on with him, all that cursing, just crazy. And it's you would think he would have learned how to reel himself in, because soon as the britches get too big, something always happened down in B sector to him. I was like, man, if you could just exercise a minute portion of self control, I think that it would keep you out of so much stuff. Yeah, I did. So I just want to come on here and ask, what did y'all feel like? I turned it off after a while. I feel I'm embarrassed I watched so much of it because he kept doing it. But what do y'all feel about his behavior yesterday in that video where he uh mimicked trying what he tried to talk like how Uppity's autistic and otherwise special needs daughter does. I was really surprised it was not more in the chat like, oh no 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 no. And I haven't floated around the sector yet for the day. I'm gonna probably have to start over tomorrow. So I don't know if anybody else said anything, but it was crazy. On top of that, that pot, you be saying you the name the pays, and everybody put their name in your in their title, and your name in their title because you're so important, and just to mention your name has people wanting to be interested in the conversation, stuff like that. And I'm just here to say, sir, stop. Yeah. So anyway, I give him what Mark gives him nothing. So y'all, what y'all think about what y'all? Oh, you said you ain't giving him nothing. You said you ain't giving him nothing. So what y'all think about this pot that said talking about he the name that pays the child? I went to sleep. Talking about he the name that Jay was so boring. Even talking about him makes me sleepy. Um, he the name that pays, and everybody trying to eat off his name and put his name in the titles and talk about him. But you didn't had to raise. You've been trying to raise a $500 pot for about 5 weeks now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's you. That's you. Oh, girl, I'm tired. But I'm gonna say this one last thing. That I'm gonna get on off of here. I do not understand how you could be taking up an offering for 4 to 5 weeks for $500, and you say your team is so cool, and yeah, so this and that, whatever. For $500, and you have yet, and had to put another $100 in there. You have yet to make that goal aside from the $100. That just makes people wonder. And when people ask, are you taking the money? Are you squandering the money in some kind of way? Which is still taking it. Yeah, I'm gone. I'm tired. I got to lay down. This week it was down to 435 from 455. Girl, I'm telling you, that boy is pocketing big. Well, I ain't gonna say big money. He's pocketing that money, and he gonna try to act like all he raised was $500. Add his add his portion of the get around scooter on that. Ooh, child, what I'm talking about. Ooh, child, I'm going to sleep. Ooh, ooh, JWilson ain't worth my sleep, child. But I tell you this, that money did go down. Uh, so he says, but he's taking some. I am. It is my observation that he may be taking money, definitely, and keeping some of the pot, the stuff that you're putting in as pot. You know what I'm saying? Because last weekend, before he said anything about a 4 or 5 or anything like that, I took him for finna have a big soiree, a bomb tree himself. Um, but I don't know how. Yeah, people might participate in this Christmas tree, but I just feel like all of this begging, 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 and then it's like a building fund, and you never see the building, aka whatever he's talking about, he begging for. You never get that fulfilled unless you just want to call like the fact that his lights are still on at the house and he still got water, like fulfilling, like he like. all that begging he does and pulpit pilfering, like that's so essential to him eating. That's so essential to him being able to afford things. When the boy don't do none of that, don't do none of that. Child, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm tired. I know, right? Good night, y'all. I'm tired, but y'all know what the hell I'm saying. That nigga done told on himself. That nigga done set up and mimic that girl's child, and that nigga is looking like he trying to keep some of the money because the numbers ain't added up by his mouth, y'all. Not the, when I said it looked from all the time he and hollering and hollering and heing on Cash App that about that Cash App and get seeing Cash Apps. I'm not saying that he wasn't getting any Cash Apps. What I'm saying is the amount of he and hollering he was doing, he should be way above. Usually that would collect based on what the content creators have said before. That would collect and command way more, way more money than he says he has. Absolutely. So, y'all watch out for that. In other news, honey, I didn't have to book a flight to Oklahoma City overnight or Oklahoma for the night because it is too much sheen shang going on down here, and I cannot oversee no big project like this from up in Atlanta. Okay. Well, all right, y'all. I'm finna take my butt to bed. I'm tired. Y'all have a blessed and beautiful evening, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay? All right, bye.